Hey, this is Dive Bar Comedy. I'm Wild Joe.
This is GT.
And we are back at the Scarlet Lady Saloon with episode 59. This is a continuation of our show that we had last week. Couldn't fit it all into one episode, so we're back at the Scarlet Lady Saloon again.
Yeah, Scarlet Lady Saloon was an interesting one. They have an in-house crowd. That place was... the bar was packed with people.
Yeah, there was some complaint. You were hanging outside, and collecting the cover charge. It's $10 to get in, and one of the regulars went up to the bartender because I was sitting inside, and said, "Hey, there's some weird, creepy guy hanging outside, just walking in and out, holding a glass of water."
Weird, creepy guy. I like that.
Yeah.
Weird, creepy guy.
I don't know if those were exact
I come
words.
across as a weird, creepy guy.
Some creep is outside holding a glass of water, walking in and out. What the hell?
Standing. He was standing there trying to look at me. He was looking at me. He was staring at me, and I stared at him back. And then he was staring straight in my eye. I was staring straight into his eye. And then we got into a little staring match.
That's like dogs. That's like
we got into a little staring match.
Body language of dogs when they're about to fight.
He looked away. He went in, and then he came back smoking again. Lining me up. And then,
that was a fun show because I got a lot of numbers at that show. I got 3 different guys' phone numbers at that show just sitting there. They're just walking up to me. There was a guy who came up at the beginning who was talking about how hot I was, telling you, you better appreciate
some drunken bar
He was very drunk, yeah. And then
some old drunken bar fly.
Then later he won Keno. They have a Keno machine in there. They play Keno in that place. He won. He had the winning numbers, and he was very happy later. But yeah, he came over and slipped me his phone number on a piece of paper.
Did you call him?
No, unfortunately, I did not. You think I should have? He saw I was with you too. He even knew we were married, I think.
Yeah, a lot of people wanna hook up with you even though we're married. It's like they just seem to be like.
He gave you like a compliment.
They have a fetish for married women or something.
Well, he probably would have liked me either way, but he did give you a compliment, like you better tell her she's beautiful every day, because if she was my girl, I'd be telling her all the time. So he gave you like a compliment that was also a warning, kind of.
Yeah, you better tell her.
Yeah, you better tell her, or else some drunk guy is going to get her.
Yeah.
But it did make me appreciate that you don't drink much.
Maybe if we were working at Scarlet Lady Saloon, you'll be getting tips left and right.
Oh, I'd be very popular.
Yeah.
That's the place. I think I mentioned a couple of weeks ago that there was a lone bartender there. She was all by herself. There was no security guy. There was nobody else there. But and it was pretty much all guys, like almost no female patrons. And I wondered if she might feel unsafe. But the other drunk guy I was talking to said no, that they would band together to stick up for her.
Who else came up to you and gave you a number?
Oh, well, I got a business card of one of the comedians. He gave it to me and to my friend, but maybe he's just trying to network.
What about who else?
I don't know. I'm exaggerating a little bit just to feel more popular, to feel pretty, to remember the old days when guys used to hit on me,
They don't hit on you anymore.
No.
Well, women hit on me all the time.
Yeah, I'm sure.
All the time.
They
throw their panties at me.
I'm sure.
I have one Victoria's Secret panty with a shit smear on it.
Okay.
I have another Betty Jackson.
Betsy Johnson.
Betsy.
Okay.
Betsy.
So I'll admit, we found.
I have a Betsy Johnson.
You came home with the
underwear.
When we went to Greece, we got the layover in New York, JFK. We got stuck there for 24 hours with no bags and no clothes. It smelled
like yeast infection.
We had no clothes, and we had to do our laundry.
Betsy Johnson.
And you came home.
Underwear.
Or you came back to
she had a yeast infection or bacterial infection.
You came back to the room with our laundry that you had washed, and you had an extra pair of panties that you had somehow picked up. But they were very cute. They looked like something I would have bought, and they looked like brand new condition. So I kept them. and you were like, "Oh my God, you're gonna wear some other woman's panties."
Wow.
I watched them again.
I also have another path. I have a panty. It's called
A garter. You had a garter.
no. It was a aftermarket Victoria's Secret panties.
Aftermarket? Like a knockoff?
Knockoff.
Okay.
Victoria's Secret panties.
Okay.
I took a sniff. It smelled like WD-40.
Okay, that
robot pussy.
people have to get down and see you perform your joke if they want to hear how that one goes. But no, one time with my ex I don't know if I've told this story on air before, where I did his laundry at the laundry place. I picked it up for him. I brought it home. They had folded a bunch of clothes, and I found a pair of panties, some panties in his laundry. And what did I do? I just picked them up and I threw them straight in the garbage. And then as I'm going through his clothes, I found another pair of panties. I'm like, what the hell is going on with this guy? Throw them straight in the garbage. I probably found 10 pairs of panties.
So
and I'm thinking, what is this, a panty collector? What is wrong with this guy? Well, I was boiling inside. I was really livid, getting more and more angry the more panties I found. And then the more I started to look at this laundry, there was like cartoon figures on the T-shirts. And I'm like, you know what? I think I picked up the wrong laundry. This doesn't look like the kind of thing he would wear. So I pulled out one of the T-shirts and I showed him. I said, is this your shirt? He said, no, that's not my shirt. And then I was like, oh, I picked up somebody else's laundry.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny, though, because I got to see my reaction of what would I do if I found panties in his laundry, and I just threw them all away.
I remember once I used to live in an apartment building with my roommate, and I went downstairs. There was this girl doing her laundry, and she said, "I'll be done soon." I said, "Okay, I'll be back down soon." And then when I went back down to do my laundry inside, she left me her panties.
All right. I'm sure she did it on purpose. I'll tell you a story about doing laundry. I went outside my apartment.
And I took a sniff.
I'm sure you did. I went outside my apartment to do my laundry. I was wearing my bathrobe and no panties. No panties at all, right? And my neighbor,
You were doing what, laundry? With
I was wearing a bathrobe, and our laundry machine was outside. I went outside to do the laundry. I lived on the second floor with a balcony, and somehow I locked myself outside. I had to knock on the door of my apartment manager, who was downstairs. He was a real hot guy, but he wasn't interested in me. Hot older guy. I was probably 22 and he was like 35. And I had to break into my apartment. I had to climb up a ladder onto the balcony, which I had left the door open, and get into the apartment that way. And my apartment manager, rather than climbing the ladder himself like he should have done, all he offered to do was hold the ladder at the bottom, and I had to climb up with no panties.
How old was your?
He was like 35.
35-year-old guy.
And I was like 22.
He did it intentionally.
I don't know, because I don't know. I would have dated him. He was never interested. He was like a weird guy. He was from Texas. He was trying to be an actor, real good looking, like Tom Selleck looking guy. But he had like dead animal heads like mounted on his wall and stuff, like a hunting lodge, which I find creepy.
Maybe he's
He kept that Texas feeling, even though he was in L.A.
Well, some guys, they're just like, they'll find women attractive. At the same time, they just don't want to go with. They don't want to go through the steps.
I think he thought I was like a bimbo or something, because I had gone on a lot of dates from. I was online dating, so I went out with like 5 guys one weekend. I think the weekend I met him to get the apartment, and I mentioned, I went out on a date with 5 guys this last weekend, and that was like a big turnoff for him. But first dates off the internet, they're not dates, they're like interviews. You got to interview a lot of people. If I would join one of those dating sites, I would go out with like 2-3 guys a night and just book them back to back like interviews.
Yeah.
I think that summer I went out with 100 guys off of one dating site just to meet them, and I think I kissed 1 out of all of them. I wasn't even interested. So
wow.
I don't know. I mean,
how boring.
Well, there's a lot of people you find unattractive, and I realize it's a lot easier to, if you're gonna go out, just go to a bar and look around. You find 100 guys right there. Instead of having to go out with each one by one, it takes up too much time. If you go to a bar, there's like 100 guys just sitting around. You could just pick one.
You know, the guy is totally in his own. He probably has his own like vision. He's got a different life. I mean,
well, maybe he just thought I was young.
He's not always about hooking up. Plus, he don't want to
no,
mix
I think
business
I
with
was
pleasure.
young.
He don't want to mix business with pleasure.
And he
wanna
heard
mix
about all
business-
those dates, and he thought like this girl's too much of a party girl. Oh, he really thought it was a party girl. Because one time I went out of town, and I had set my alarm in the morning to leave before I left town to like 4 in the morning or 5 in the morning. I think it was 4 in the morning. And my alarm was like the olden days where a radio would come on, music would come on. And all week, I guess I forgot to put it off. All week at 4 in the morning from 4 to 5, the music would play in my apartment. And he thought I was up late every night, like partying in my apartment because he heard music coming out of my apartment in the middle of the night. And I'm like, no, I was gone out of town and that was my alarm. But he had just had this impression of me as being like real wild. So...
Maybe it was your license plate that said Wild Joe.
No, I didn't even have that license plate yet. I didn't even have my nickname yet. I didn't have my website. I didn't have anything. I'm lucky. I got wildjoe.com, and I got my license plate that says Wild Joe. And my mom said, no guy's going to marry you with that license plate.
Why did you even pick Wild Joe for?
I like that name.
Wild Joe.
I mean, like that name. You don't like it?
I like it, but it's like, imagine if
when I was like 12 years old.
Whenever I drive your car, people look at me like, Wild Joe? Are you like, they think I'm kind of bisexual or something?
Well, I don't know.
Wild Joe.
Wild, man.
They think I'm Joe and
when
I'm
I was
wild.
12 years old, my best friend said I was wild, wacky, weird, and witty. That's how she described me. Wild, wacky, weird, and witty. And so it's not only sexually that you can be wild, You can like nature. Nature is wild.
What did you do that made her call you weird?
I don't know if it was one thing or another. I guess just my mannerisms, maybe. Wild, wacky, weird, and witty. That was my my nickname of my best friend when I was a little kid. So, anyway, I like Wild Joe. I like Wild Wednesdays. Wacky, weird, witty. What did I say? Wednesdays. So, anyway, that's my next podcast. It'll be Wild, Wacky, Weird, and Witty Wednesdays.
Witty Wednesdays.
Yeah. Anyway, we better get on with the show. We have some fun guests this week. Bruce McCarthy, Kerstin Porter, and Sam Brilhart. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Hey, guys, you need a party tent. You need a commercial tent. You need a tent because you have no garage. Well, log on to webtentsale.com, webtentsale.com, and check out our site. This site is designed for commercial tents, party tents, and anything but camping tents. So if you need a tent because you have a party and you need to buy it instead of renting it all the time, you're tired of throwing your money down the drain, well, go to our website, webtentsale.com, and check it out and order your tent right now.
Hey there, it's Wild Joe.
This is GT.
We're here at Scarlet Lady Saloon. This is a real divey dive bar.
5411 Sepulveda Boulevard in Culver City.
Yep, and we're here with Kerstin Porter. It's a
Hello,
hard name.
hello. Thank you.
I mean, it's a cool name, but hard. How do you spell that? Kerstin.
It's Kerstin.
Oh, come on. Nobody's going to say Kerstin.
I know.
You're going to say
I know.
Kirsten.
Yeah,
Kirsten is what people probably say, right?
all the time.
Like Kirsten Dunst.
Yep. Kirsten.
Sound like Kirsten Dunst. I look like Kirsten Dunst.
Yeah. I like to, make it a
Kerstin.
little confusing.
Okay, I like it.
Thank
So, so first time on our show. Is this your first time doing comedy in a dive bar?
No.
Where have you performed?
I don't know the name of it.
Do you know the town?
The town, North Hollywood area.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, one of those
Universal
bars.
Bar and Grill, Liquid Zoo.
Oh, God. Even if you said the
Barrel.
name, I wouldn't know.
Okay.
Well, that's how it is with dive bars. You probably
Right?
don't really know the names.
And now that you just, you know, throw an address into your GPS and that's it. You don't really even look at the name anymore. At least I don't.
That's true.
How long did it take you to get here?
20 minutes.
Oh, you live close.
Yeah.
Not too far.
You live in the west side?
What are you trying to find our address? This is a creepy guy. What a creep.
My boyfriend, my big, strong, muscular boyfriend.
He's coming right now.
He lives close, and
he's on his way in 2 minutes.
That's right. That's right.
Okay. Well, I lost my train of thought. Going off
It's
on
the
that
big muscular
creepy
boyfriend.
Tangent. Oh wow.
Hey, we got a dive bar patron right here who wants to join in on the conversation.
My name is Johnny Howe, and you are just gorgeous. I hope to see you at some other time.
Well, I
Not
hope you
so
stay.
busy.
I hope you stay for our
You
show.
are Gorgeous.
Thank you.
I
Thank
don't
you.
think I should. I don't think I should.
Stay for our show.
Maybe. But
Okay.
Are you going to be?
I'm going
Are
up.
you in- are you
Yeah.
gonna be up there?
I'm going to be on stage.
Which Joe?
Joe. Yes, that's my name.
Oh, are you the last act?
No, I'm probably first or one of the first.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Stay here.
I love what I got to just encounter. That was beautiful.
Wow. Kerstin. Kerstin.
It's
I
true.
saw
She
that.
is gorgeous. She is gorgeous.
Joe, I saw you on the photo, and that's you.
He's
Okay.
been staring at it for the last few hours.
Well, he was staring at me in person the whole time I've been waiting at this bar. So
Oh.
we got some real patrons
I
here.
like the theme we have going on.
I've
here
never
today.
been staring. I was just gazing.
Oh wow.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
This guy, he's come with a ready answer for that. He's heard
Right?
this problem before. I don't stare, I gaze.
Oh, that's so romantic.
Okay, Kerstin like a Care Bear.
Yeah, exactly.
So, how long have you been doing comedy?
I've been doing stand-up for the past year. I've been
Okay.
doing sketch improv,
Okay.
all that fun junk for, I don't know, like 10 years now.
What do you like better? 10 years
Ooh.
versus 1 year.
Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a toughie. I think I love sketch more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sketch as in writing it yourself.
Writing, yeah, and performing.
Cool.
Yeah.
I took some classes at UCB.
Yeah, nice.
The Upright Citizens Brigade, which is an odd name, but
Yeah.
yeah, I got through. I think you have to take 4 classes of improv before you can be in one of their teams. And I
Oh,
got
yeah.
up to level 3, and I never took the final one. But I wasn't that. I feel like it's not funny. I'm not that good at it. It's kind of hard, and I don't know. I like stand up better.
Yeah, improv is hit and miss.
Yeah. I mean, people would laugh. There's actually a formula to improv.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Which you can't see as an audience member, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But if you do the formula and you just follow the rules, you will almost always get a laugh.
Oh yeah, people buy into it right away. They
It
love it.
works.
Yeah.
It works. It's
Yeah,
interesting.
It really does. I mean, it's like stand up.
I don't want to give away the formula.
Don't.
No, I'm going to give away the formula right now.
You can't. That's like Betty Crocker's recipes being given away, which is now sold in books. So, all right. I think I just said
God.
go ahead, go for it.
Yes, and that's what we learned at first. Which
That's
a
the
lot
formula.
of people should use in their relationships. Honestly,
They should. Oh,
I should do it.
completely
I should
agree.
do it.
I think
with
we all
people
need to do it.
in my family, and yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
and.
not just romantic relationships.
All
All relationships. Yes.
Yeah. Yes, and I'll explain to people that's like agreeing with what the person said and adding to it rather than negating it and being like, but no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it kind of like is like a boner killer, basically.
Oh yeah, yeah. And although it is fun to say no sometimes.
That's true too. But you can get in the habit of saying no all the time, and it's just you're just negative Nancy.
Yeah, yeah. And then the relationship goes nowhere.
Anyway, all right. Well, we're off on another tangent, but this is gonna be fun to have you on our show. I can tell you're smart. You got glasses on.
It definitely makes me smart.
That totally makes you smart, and I'm sure you're gonna be funny. So I can't wait to hear it. And for people who are listening, where can they find you online?
I'm on Twitter at Kerstin. WHO.
Who like
Yeah.
who, when, where, how?
Exactly.
And Kerstin is the hard one too.
Kerstin. Just
Okay.
swap the I and the E.
Who Kerstin?
Yeah.
On
And
Twitter?
On Twitter.
Okay.
And then on Instagram, my full name, Kerstin Porter.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Great.
Ah, fun to meet you. Awesome.
Likewise.
LA residents, are you tired of slippery floors? Are you afraid you might slip on your tile? Well, check out tightgripla.com. It's a local business coming out, surveying your floors, and treating it with a non-slip solution, a semi-permanent non-slip solution that will keep your floors safe, whether in the rain outdoors or indoors in the kitchen or bathroom areas that sometimes get wet and very slippery. So if you want safer floors and to not get injured while you're just walking around, check out tightgripla.com.
So you guys like the Scarlet Lady Saloon? Goddamn right, great place. Tip your bartender, buy some drinks, the GT Comedy motherfucking jam. Homies playing pool. Hey, how many regulars we got here tonight? Where are regulars at? So yeah. There we go. That's right, show the regulars. Hey ladies, you see that man right there? If he's a regular, that means he probably got a good job. He's probably respectable. He probably a good provider. So I don't know if you're lonely, baby. But you know, motherfucker with a job is alright. So ladies, I'm just saying, regular men, they come here and relax and find like a good woman. It's like, yo, can you cook?
Hey, beer, Harley, and I'm good.
There it is. That's simple. 3 things. You know all men need is 3 things. Food, understanding, and a little bit of sex. That's about it. That's about it. Because if you overdose us with the sex, we'll get used to it and then we gotta fuck other bitches. So you gotta kind of make us like long for that shit. Real shit. It's called sensory adaptation. That's why people cheat. Real shit. Because you can give somebody, it's Hollywood, right? You fucking 5 times a day. First 2 weeks, it's over here, it's on the fridge, it's on the kitchen table, it's on the couch, it's on the balcony, it's on the floor. You got rug burns, my nigga. Fucking Hollywood. It's the first 2 weeks of every relationship is fuck city. I don't know how we all don't have 700 kids. You know, because it's just like, you're sticking things in, you're making up new holes. He's like, I'm a nut in that too. Your ear, just open it up. Just lean your ear to the left. All right. So you guys like your comedians tonight? Yeah. You goddamn right. So the next one we got coming up to the stage, we got the KP Killer Peace. I don't know. You like Wu-Tang Clan? Yeah. She's not from Wu-Tang Clan. But her shit is KP. I like this shit coming up to the stage. Give some love for Kerstin Porter!
As you can tell, I'm definitely a rapper. Super hardcore. Look at me. Yeah, that's me. Thank you. I did rap once. I got drunk and there was like a spoken word thing going on, and so I stole the mic and I rapped and I got kicked out like 3 times. Because I kept coming back because my rap was that good. Exactly. Thank you. I'm definitely Wu-Tang shit. So for years, I've been having people come up to me and say, "What's wrong? Are you okay? What happened?" And I realized finally that's because I have resting victim face. So I decided, I would smile more because that will cure that, right? And then people were like, "Oh my God, is there a bomb in the building?" So I stopped smiling, which is hard. I really like it. I'm from Northern California. And when I usually say that, people will be like, "Oh, Northern California, like San Francisco." And I'm like, "No, more north." And they're like, "Oh, Sacramento." No, more north. And they're like, oh, Oregon? And I honestly don't know what to say because I've never heard of Oregon, California, and I don't want to sound stupid. So I'm from a certain part of Northern California that is up in the mountains and like hidden, a small little town, because my parents are hippie conservatives. And like most of them, they're hiding from the government. And what I mean by hippie conservatives is that So they're really into imagination and creativity, but they don't do drugs. And they're into free loving as long as it's with one other person. And they believe in peace, not war. But they wouldn't get me TV, which, if you don't give me TV, you're asking for war. I love TV so much. So we didn't have TV growing up. We had a VCR and a select few number of VHS tapes. Yeah. It's been a while since I've said those words. And my grandparents, they took pity on us. They were really sweet. They recorded one episode of Sesame Street for us, which was really sweet, except for, now my sister and I only know the letter L and the number 5. I guess I didn't know a lot growing up, to be honest. I remember hearing my mom saying that if you have skinny jeans, then you'll be skinny. If you have fat jeans, then you'll be fat. And I was like, why is my mom going to Weight Watchers instead of the Wrangler jean outlet store? I have athletic genes. I'm super athletic. I love running. I love sit-ups. They're fun. And I won the most prestigious award ever, the Presidential Physical Fitness Award. Thank you. I can touch my toes. It's pretty cool. But I didn't know it. I had no clue. I did not think I was athletic. Even though, I thought that they just kept making me play Sporty Spice because I wore track pants and spandex pants. I also didn't know that track pants and spandex pants weren't normal pants. Like, that's not acceptable going out in the real world in spandex pants every day. You're supposed to go out in jeans. And when you go to a job interview, you're supposed to wear dress pants or a dress. I didn't know these things until last year. So I've been trying on a lot of clothes. I needed a new wardrobe to get a job. And I find that I don't try on clothes, I try out clothes. Because if they want to be in my wardrobe, they better fit the test, So I get into that little dressing room, I do my stretches, I do jumping jacks, and if they can hold together, and if they can be there with me the entire time, I will take them home. It's just like when I date men. So I don't like short men. And I'm sorry, nothing against short men. You guys are lovely human beings. It's just, I'm not sexually attracted to short men because I can't get past this little thing. See, okay, if you are at the height of my breast, right, and you want to be at suckling height while we are dating, I feel like you probably have mommy issues. And I'm flat-chested, so you definitely got daddy issues. I'm the exact opposite of what Julie wants. Flat chest and a vagina. So that was the worst week ever. Don't talk to me afterwards. I don't got it. Oh shit, she's sweet. So anyways, I'm very athletic and I love running. It excites me so much. I probably will run to my car afterwards because walking is boring. But I need to stop. It's come to my attention that being a girl, running in the middle of night, clutching her purse, it scares people, right? Especially when I smile. Everyone's like, where's the ball? Run! Run! You guys have been an awesome crowd. Thank you so much. My name is Kerstin.
Great job by KT the Woo Banger. KP, Kerstin Porter! Give her real Wu-Tang thing. Everybody say, That's right, for KP. That's how you need to come to the stage from now on, boo. Real shit. Come up to the stage like that, KP.
Hey guys, you need flooring because your floors got messed up during the last party. You need flooring because your dog urinated all over the place and it's all brown and stained and it's buckling and it's warping because of your dog. You were out doing comedy. No one was home. Well, log on to selectflooring.biz. Selectflooring.biz. B-I-Z. And hit them up. Call them up. Say, hey, what your situation is.
We're back with Bruce McCarthy, returning guest, Dive Bar Comedy. What's up?
What's up? How you doing?
You sound like hardcore gangster right now.
I am like the total opposite.
You know what? This place will make you feel hardcore. There's a lot of hardcore drinkers at this bar.
No, ma'am. I had to Google this place to find it, so I went on Yelp. And Yelp said this is the diviest dive bar in Culver City.
You know what? I think you said that about the other bar being the diviest dive bar.
Well, you know comedians, we recycle shit.
But this is a very divey dive bar. And like somebody was saying that they're from a small town and that every bar there is a dive bar. This reminds me of my hometown. It's a very small town feeling bar. It's a sports bar, technically.
Technically, this is not a dive bar, dude. I've been in dive bars.
There's pool tables.
No.
There's neon signs.
This is a beautiful bar, dude. This is gorgeous.
Okay, this guy told me he's been here since he was a baby. Would you say this is a dive bar or a sports bar?
This Culver City.
He said, Culver City, it's not a dive bar.
No, man. Look, in Florida, I would go to a dive bar, and I'm half Dominican, so I'm not white enough, dude. But I walk into this dive bar called Roscoe, and there's a Confederate flag on the wall, dude. And now you know you're at a dive bar, and they go, "Hey, boy," I'm like, "Yo."
No, but they have those triangular banner things here.
Which one is which one would you consider as a dive bar? Dive bar.
My work. No, sorry.
No. It's like you've been to the Lotus Lounge. You've been to the Liquid Zoo. You've been to this one, Scarlet Lady Saloon.
Yeah.
You haven't been to the one in Universal Bar and Grill.
No, I haven't been. Universal Bar and Grill is probably not Lotus Lounge. Honestly.
Lotus Lounge.
Honestly.
All right.
Honestly.
This has a sporty feel because it has a lot of sports team things. It has a lot of neon. It has beer signs. It has pool tables.
No,
it has
at the Lotus Lounge, I went into
more.
that bathroom, dude, and on the way out, there was a nurse giving me a hepatitis shot.
That's good.
It feels like you're in TJ.
Oh. Yeah.
You probably needed that hepatitis shot.
I probably do. You see this face?
Well.
Oh.
All right, let's talk about something serious. Your shirt. Who's that guy? There's a character on your shirt with a thumbs up and a happy face cartoon guy.
Oh, yeah, that's Jesus. No, I'm kidding.
No.
Oh, no. Now, this is the Fallout kid. So there's a group of video games called the Fallout series.
Is it old or new?
20 years old, but they come out with new ones every 3 years,
Okay.
4 years. They just came out with a new one last year, Fallout 76. So basically, it's a post-apocalyptical, whatever.
Post-apocalyptic.
Dude, you are amazing. Wow, dude, your husband chose well. Sorry, GT.
No, it's okay. Actually, some guy was walking by and was like, "You're so pretty." One of the drunk patrons here says, "You're so pretty," and he turns to GT and says, "I hope you told her how pretty she is."
Do you say that, GT?
Do I tell her how pretty she is?
Yeah.
Once in a while.
So the flowers, do they come like when you mess
I
up?
buy them from 7-Eleven.
God bless you.
No, he does
Safeway,
not.
dude. Safeway is a good place for flowers. So anyway, back to the question. So Fallout's so Fallout is basically it's a post-apocalyptic game. The world blew up, and you're out and you're looking for bottle caps and stuff, and it's just post-apocalyptic. It's like, what's
So
that?
it must be very fun.
Dude, it's a way of life. It's so great.
Wow.
I love it.
I like post-apocalyptic things.
That
Like
shit,
The
dude.
Stand.
That
Stephen
worked.
King, The Stand. It's like a post-apocalyptic world where everybody dies, and then afterward, what are a few people that are left going to do?
Randall Flagg. They have to fight Randall
Oh,
Flagg.
wow. You
Yes.
are a smart guy. You got a good memory there.
So look, now the issue of The Stand, though, you had Act 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Act 4, and it's like a 3,000-page book.
It was long.
It was a 3,000-page book. But didn't Act 4 feel fucking rushed?
Wow.
I felt that it felt rushed.
Wow.
I felt like there was some
rushing
sort
in
of...
a 3,000-page book.
I did.
Well,
yeah.
You know what? This guy, Stephen King, he's put out so many books. He's got to... How long does he have to live to write that many pages? I mean, he's got to end it sometime.
Dude, that motherfucker...
3,000 pages.
Dude, he writes that shit in a month.
I don't know how many pages he's written, but...
Dude, and he wrote
so
like
many.
3 books that year.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah,
Kudos to Stephen King.
Stephen King, God bless him, dude. Not the senator, though. That guy's an asshole. Sorry.
All right. Well, we better get on to doing our show soon, but where can people find you online?
They can find me on Pornhub, X-Hamster, Gay Hub. Oh, no.
X-Hamster. I don't know that one.
Dude, that just means how much of a porn freak I am.
Oh.
But don't tell my girlfriend. She can't hear this, right?
If she tunes in,
What, can I block her?
just don't tell her about it.
That's so complicated. Whatever, dude. I'll just have to tell her the truth tonight. Find me
Say
on...
you're just joking. Tell her
Yes!
you're just joking.
This is comedy, baby.
Yeah.
This is comedy.
Yeah.
So anyway, you can find me on Instagram, Bruce McCarthy. Just look me up.
Tough guy name. I like it. All right. Cool. Well, thanks for coming on.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Bruce.
Hey, ladies, you want some hot deals on sexy styles? Check out everydaysweetheart.com for everyday great deals on cute and sexy outfits, clubwear, mini dresses, leggings, sexy lingerie. And guys, feel free to stop by too and find something hot for the girl of your dreams. That's everydaysweetheart.com. And for 10% off, use the friend code TAKE10. That's TAKE10. Thanks a lot.
You goddamn right, Mr. Senior Porter. You ready for the next comedian? I said, are you ready for the next comedian? You goddamn right, put it together, keep it going. Clap, 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 clap. Put it together for the BM, Mr. Bruce McCarthy!
Damn. Put this shit down. So July came off to a shaky start, huh? Aha. Yeah, dude, I'm from Florida, dude. This shit fucked me up, dude. I was like, fucking shit, the ground's moving, motherfucker. I didn't know what was going on. And I'll tell you what happened on Monday, though. I'm buying earthquake supplies. Fucking MREs. Those are military to ready to eat supplies, if you don't know and shit, dude. Fucking earthquake backpacks. I didn't know how much earthquake shit you could buy, dude. That shit was crazy, dude. The fucking earth moved, motherfuckers. Did you guys know that? The earth moved. Psycho. Dude, how do you guys live with this shit, dude? Fuck, dude. You know what, man? I will tell you, dude. I got real high the night before. The next day, I'm sitting there fucking playing video games and shit, killing zombies, and all of a sudden, boom, boom! Boom, boom! I'm like, motherfucker, what do I do? Because I wasn't taking this shit serious. I've been here 5 years. I wasn't taking this shit serious, dude. I'm taking this shit serious now, dude. I fucking got underneath the desk, my little dog, dude, little chihuahua, dude, named Peanut. Fucking said, yo, dude, play the game. I'm like, yeah, motherfucker, we're playing a game. Get in here. Whatever, dude. I'm just chatting about that crazy fucking shit you started. But whatever. I think we dodged a bullet. It's cool. So, I'm Dominican Irish. You know, like when a leprechaun bangs a piñata. I want me gold. Piñata? Oh, piñata. Oh, yeah, that's me. So I'm not Latino enough to be Latin, but I'm not white enough to enjoy Fox and Friends. Now, one thing I have noticed, guys, is that there's a lot of Irish mixes out there. I see Irish Italian, Irish German, Irish setter. The Irish will fuck anything. So for a living, now this is going to go a little different. For a living, I do sales. And I can sell anything to anyone. For me, it's easy. I just got to remember to be friendly, be on time, and be full of shit. What I sell is pest control. Yeah, it's gross, dude. It's nasty, but it's not as nasty as my last job. I worked at a law firm. You know, lawyers, dude, fucking are nasty, dude. You know, roaches you could spray. Roaches, lawyers, that shit will stay free for years. So you'd think that if someone has a pest issue, it would be really easy, you know? They would just want to get rid of it. But people are cheap. I went to this one house, and they had bed bugs. They had a newborn baby. It was like maybe 2 hours old, and they had bed bugs. I don't know, on the ceiling, on the couch, chewing on that baby's umbilical cord. I looked at that mom, and I was like, yo, lady, dude, let's get this taken care of, dude, because you're really nasty. And she had the audacity to say, I need to think about it. I need time. Give me some time. Let me think about it. I'm like, yo, look, lady, take all the time you need. Take a month. By then, that baby's going to be battle ready. It'll defend itself. It could be like 2 o'clock in the morning. The baby's waiting, you know, and the bed bugs are out, looking for its prey. And all of a sudden, I got you, motherfuckers. But anyway, regardless, that's just nasty. So, some people are cheap. I went to this one house, they had rats. And this is what I do for a living, motherfuckers, dude. I fucking deal with nasty, gross people. And they had rats. And I go to their house, and they had rats, and they didn't want to fucking take care of it. They just didn't want to pay to take care of it. They just didn't want to put the money in. I look at them, I go, no problem. And you know what I did? I took them. In the middle of the night, they get a phone call. I've taken your rats. Pay me $1,000. Or I'll put them back. That was a joke, dude. Wow, dude, I'm bombing. That's okay, dude, because I'm in a dive bar. Speaking of dive bars, we'll go ahead and do. On the way here, I had to find this place, so I Yelped it. And when I Yelped it, it goes, top 10 dive bars of Culver City. And I'm thinking to myself, motherfucker, dude, how do you fucking Yelp a dive bar? You know? You know, what's the qualifications and shit, dude? So, regardless, dude, when I looked at the bar, I was like, diviest dive bar that I've seen in Culver City. 5 of 5 stars. Motherfucker. Oh, regardless, that's something else. So anyway, bed bugs is another thing I've dealt with. Dude, they're scary as fuck. If you got them, you ain't infesting up the shit. So, someone could come over, they see bed bugs in your bed, go, yo, dude, you got bed bugs. No. I got gonorrhea. Look, herpes. Speaking of gonorrhea and herpes, I met my girlfriend online. There's a lot of good websites out there, dude. They got eHarmony, Call of Duty. Yeah, I saw her from 200 yards away, and I just knew I could snipe her. Thank you very much, guys.
I was eating potato chips. That's right. Another round of applause for Bruce McCarthy!
Attention all drinkers. Attention all drinkers. Do you like a smooth tasting vodka that goes down with no burn? How about Global Vodka, straight from Italy? Check it out. You can find it at global-vodka.com. Not only does it have a smooth, great taste, it also is gluten-free and organic for you health nuts. So try Global Vodka You can find it at global-vodka.com, or next time you're in LA, check it out at Universal Bar and Grill.
Hey, Dive Bar Comedy. We are here with Sam Brilhart. Did I say that right?
Yes, you did.
I'm reading your name off
Thanks, Wild Joe.
Thank you. You said that right too.
Yeah.
I'm reading your name off of our flyer here.
I know, it's
our
a great
sign.
new flyer. Congratulations, you guys.
Nice looking. I know. That's why we have to charge people $10 at the door, because we pay for all these printing costs.
Love it.
Yeah.
You're crushing it, though.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So, you remind me of LMFAO. Does people tell you that?
No, like the band?
The guy? Isn't it one guy that leads them? I don't know who the main guy is named.
There are two guys,
Okay.
Red Foo and Sky
Oh,
Blue.
wow, you're like a pro. You're an expert on them.
Yeah, I used to.
You probably are one of them.
No. They're like one. No, I used to dance. I used to dance to their music behind a bar in Chicago, very late at night.
Wow, like a go-go dancer?
No, like a bartender at a house music club.
I wouldn't have pegged you as a go-go dancer. But
No,
okay, you were the bartender, but
yeah.
you danced.
I'm more of a ballerina.
Just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wow. I wish people could see you right now. They're right about you got a flash dance headband.
Yeah.
And you matched it to your Crocs.
Yeah, right.
Is that true, the story about the uncle and the dog sitting?
Well, yeah, he's not actually my uncle, but I've been dog sitting for him for almost a decade, so it's like he's my uncle at this point.
What kind of dog?
There are 3 dogs, 2 Chihuahuas, and a mixed sort of mutt rescue, long white hair.
Okay.
I actually don't know what kind of dog it is.
He really doesn't know about the shoes.
No, he doesn't know his shoes are outside of his house. These are just his house shoes in his
What
backyard.
size?
These feel like 13s because I wear a
Whoa.
12 and I got room. Yeah.
You're kidding?
Yeah.
Wow. What luck.
Yeah, totally. It's one of the reasons I think why he took me on as some sort of mentee and
Wow.
dog sitter for him whenever he goes out of town.
Okay, for all our viewers, you have perfect teeth. You have a perfect smile.
So do you, though.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you have braces?
Yes.
Me
It's
too.
a horrible period of my life.
My goodness.
I looked ugly.
I found pictures of me the other day, and it looked like a gargoyle in my mouth.
Yeah, I thought I just had an awkward phase, but it actually corresponded exactly to my braces phase.
Yeah. Did you have the hooks like the?
No, I didn't have to have those. But yeah, I had braces pretty young, from like 4th through 7th grade.
Ooh.
But I don't think there's ever a good time to have it. I mean, you don't want to do it later when you're in high school and you're trying to date. You don't want to do it. My friend did it in her 20s.
Yeah, some people even, it doesn't even happen until their 40s. They get
God.
braces, and then they have to go through.
Their teeth are probably about to rot out of your head by then.
Yeah, from all the sugar and not flossing.
Wow. Have you been on our show before? You look so familiar.
Yeah, I did the before they tore down the. It's over in Lancashire.
They tore it down?
Off of Lancashire, didn't they?
I don't know.
Universal
Bar and Grill. They tore it down?
Yeah, or maybe I'm thinking of
No.
Dinkles.
I don't.
The old karaoke song.
Oh no! I did go there, and they gave me a pair of panties.
What?
Yeah, they had panties. Specifically, I don't want to say engraved, embossed, whatever, with some kind of dimples. So with some kind of words like their slogan or something, and that's what they would give out to girls that went there and performed.
Were
women.
Were you with GT at this time when you
No,
got
this
these?
was before. It was like the official Dimples parting gift for female singers.
So back
and you know what else they did? This is sexist, by the way. I believe they would be like, "Oh, we'll choose a song for you," and they would put on "I Touch Myself" and make you sing to it.
That's kind of sexist. That's like
I don't mind that song, but kind of to make any attractive girl have to sing "I Touch Myself" and then give them a pair of panties at the end.
Yeah,
that's probably why they got torn down.
Yeah, that's probably the one thing that that's
probably most girls just roll with it and have fun. I mean, we had fun anyway, but it was kind of like, oh, that's a little creepy. We have to sing "I Touch Myself." And we get panties as our parting gift. I don't even remember wearing them. I never even wore those panties.
Oh my gosh, no! You threw them out the window on the 134 on the way home.
Tainted. Not the way panties usually are. So, So you have been to our show, but you haven't been. Have you been on Dive Bar Comedy Podcast before? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. This is probably my first time.
Exciting.
Yeah,
Good.
this is great that you're doing this.
Yeah, we come out every Wednesday, all over the place.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. This is a number. Well, we've passed a year now. We've done one episode every single week, and by the time this airs, it'll be past a year. So we're like on number 51. It'll probably be 55 by the time this airs.
Yeah, that'll be great. You get a babysitter for your kids then, huh?
In-laws. The grandparents are babysitting.
Oh, GT's grandparents? Or
GT's parents. Very nice couple. Shockingly. Very nice people.
Well, GT's a sweetheart. He just...
Deep down inside.
Yeah. I mean, he scored a woman like you, so...
Yeah, he did all the right things. Shocking. I didn't expect it from him. So, no.
How
We were
did
going to be
it-
a one-night stand.
You were?
Yeah, that was my plan. I was like, I'm just horny. This guy, he's a decent body, and I don't want to ruin our friendship, but who cares if we do?
Yeah. How did he propose?
Propose?
Yeah.
Like the marriage proposal?
Yeah.
Oh, I had to ask him in a text.
What?
Yeah.
You asked GT if he would
I
marry
asked
you?
him. Well, I just asked him if he wanted to. It wasn't really a proposal. I just said, do you want to get married? I was already pregnant, and I was like, God, I've been pregnant for a month, and he hasn't asked me yet. What's going on here?
What?
So I said, do you want to get married? He wrote back, yes. And then I don't know if I didn't check my text or if I just was talking to my sister and I just didn't bother to respond. Like 20 minutes went by, and then he wrote back again, and he said, I need a prenup. And then
Prenup to what? You gotta have some. That's GT then.
So anyway, so I was like, fine. And then he didn't like my response. He thought I didn't put the happy face. I put the thumbs up instead of the happy face. Anyway, whatever.
Nah, but
and
you
then the
like to
actual
see that.
proposal, he just basically did whatever I wanted, but with no surprise. So he got the ring. He just let me pick it. He goes, this is the one you want? I said, yeah. He goes, here's my credit card. Just basically, I just ordered my own ring. And then when he got the ring and it arrived, he said, how do you want me to ask you? I'm like,
Get
I
on
don't
your
know.
knees,
He goes, do you want me to
stupid.
do it right now? And then it was basically, I just coached him through the whole thing. There was no surprise. The whole thing is supposed to be about a surprise, I think.
Yeah, I've had 7 ex-girlfriends, and I never proposed to any of them. So I don't know I don't know the nervous wreck that I would become when I finally meet that person and have to go through that process.
You're supposed to come up with the whole thing is like planning a surprise, but I guess not all guys are good at that, you know. GT's good at picking orchids. He's very good at picking orchids.
It's adorable.
I'm getting a lot of orchids for Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, anniversary, birthday. I get lots of orchids.
Well, that's good. Some guys don't even realize that they can go buy flowers when they don't make mistakes.
Yeah, it's like his go-to gift, and I'm pretty good at keeping them alive. So I have a few living orchids. They rebloom like every 6 months or a year.
Oh yeah, you just have them in pots in the house. Or you got
However,
them
they
around
just already are. Yeah, I just keep them in that pot. Yeah. So.
What about succulents? You guys do succulents?
I moved over my plants when I moved in with him. I brought all my plants over, but I just neglect them in the yard, and whoever happens to water them waters them, and whichever ones live. But I don't really pay much attention to the plants anymore, honestly.
Yeah, my uncle's got a great layout of flowers and different plants, clementines, that I have to water for the week that I'm over there. It's like the hardest part of the job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta keep those plants alive. I'm kind of like survival of the fittest. Whoever can survive my watering gets to be my plant. Anybody else dies.
Yeah, this guy's more like the more delicate the flower, the more he wants it. So
right.
I gotta keep on it.
Wow. All right. Well, we've gone on random tangents, but you're very funny. I enjoy having you on our show, and I'm sure people would love to find you and where you do shows. So how can people find you online?
People can find me on Instagram. It is Sam Brilhart, SAMBRILHART. And for the most part, you can find me at the Comedy Store or at another Dive Bar comedy show.
Cool. Awesome. Thanks for coming out.
Thank you.
So you guys ready for the next comedian? That's what I'm talking about. All right. So this next person, they got like a weird name. It sounds like somebody just, maybe he comes from money, maybe he doesn't. Maybe he's Irish and his parents drink. I don't know. I like this name. It's like European. He sounds like he has a castle in his name, but he doesn't. You know what I mean? I like this shit. I like this shit. I like this shit. So one more round of applause for everybody sticking around dealing with my bullshit. Because I'm a fucking, I'm a problem. My mother, she said, I can't feed you. Stop feeding the whole neighborhood with your shit. So you guys ready for this next comedian? Yeah. We got the SP coming to the stage. This is Sam Brilhart.
Yeah, I got a castle though, so it's cool. I got a castle in your eyes. All right. Hey, did anybody else think that Smalls was gonna be like the hardest dude that ever talked, and then he was like the sweetest bottom that ever was? I love you, man. You're a sweetheart. I'm being serious. Cool. I'm running with you. All right. No, I can't. I gotta wait a minute. I'm not stripping. It's not a. Wait, is this a strip? Is this what happens here? Is this what happens at the Scarlet Lady Saloon? Does this place turn into a strip place?
We might.
Oh, they might. Oh, cool. Hey, can I get another pitcher of beer for these guys? They might strip. Woo! Yeah, buddy. All right. Who? Keith Jonas? Is that like the Lost Jonas brother? Thanks. It's a Saints bar. Any Saints fans in the house?
Nobody's perfect.
All right. Who they baby? Wait, that means you don't like the Saints?
49er.
Oh, that's right. You were a 49er.
I'm an Eagle.
Yeah, Eagle.
Spread your wings and fly, my brother.
Okay, everybody say their favorite football team on 3. 1, 2, 3. Great job. Not a football team. Oh man. So I do ride share, right? Like I'm an Uber driver. Me and this guy, somebody else, cool. You guys stare out the front of your windshield, wanting to drive your car into the mountain. That's totally fine. You drive for ride share? No? Okay, great. Well, like picking people up is crazy, and it's like you have to listen to their bullshit, right? Today I picked up this guy who is a Chinese social media manager. He just specified in Chinese social media applications. I didn't know that there was just a specific sect of Chinese social media applications. I guess it's a government thing. He smelled like vodka, but he was very informative, very nice. He's staying over at the Ambrose Hotel. He said I could be one of his clients if I just got some sort of workout equipment and learn Mandarin. So I'm downloading Duolingo when I get home. I wore my uncle's Crocs out. He doesn't know that I have them, but I stole them from his house because I'm house and dog sitting for him. Yeah, he's a nice guy, big. I totally missed the boat on yoga. To be an instructor, right? Because it used to be easy to get one of these like yoga instructor certifications. You only had to go for like 155 hours for like 2 or 3 weeks. And then you would be a teacher at one of these amazing studios that had air conditioning, Yoga Works, Orange Theory, Equinox, wherever you would get a job. But it's so difficult now because I found out today that there now is a yoga psychologist. You can be a yoga psychologist. This woman was trying to explain her doctorate degree in yoga to me, where she would go to a hospital and she would help turn a 51-year-old woman's walker into a stretching ballet bar. She has a doctorate in this. I didn't know that this was a new. I mean, look, I study Reiki, so like I'm a crazy meditator, but yoga psychology—that's a little bit far for me. Oh my gosh! Oh, I used to be a bartender. I used to work in a place like this. Not like this. It didn't have carpet. My place didn't have carpet. This place has carpet. This place is really nice. I used to be the worst kind of bartender. I feel like I was the worst kind of bartender because I used to give a lot of drinks out for free, just because I wanted to listen to people's bullshit more. Yep, just like that. I would just feed them drinks, like these guys here that I'm gonna get 2 pictures for, so they'll get up and dance on the pool tables. Hell yeah, guy with the drug on. Dang. Oh yeah. So like probably one of the best customers that I had was a reality producer for Duck Dynasty. Yeah, it was amazing to hear all the secrets, all the behind the scenes. Listen to her promise me that she was going to get my career started in scripted television, which she had no business doing because she was in reality. But you know, she loved her whiskey on the rocks and getting wet willies from behind. It was something that we did on her patio, and she invited me over for a drink or two, which is sort of like, it's weird when you're a bartender and you get invited over to like a regular's place to drink with them, like socially, because you feel like you have to continue to wait on them. So I was over at her place, and we were hanging out on the couch, just having some charcuterie, and I went up to go to the bathroom, and I realized that her toilet needed cleaning, so like I was hammered cleaning her toilet. Then it's one of the reasons why I stopped drinking, because I couldn't stop working while I was hammered. Wearing a hooded sweatshirt in July, right? Who knew? It was only like 74 degrees today down by Venice Beach. I thought it was an Armageddon, but it wasn't. I'm getting 2 tones from driving in rideshare. So like this half of me is a nice olive Italian brown, while the right half of me is still white. And I'll leave you with this. I have blue balls. I have blue balls, and I am going to attempt to make them disappear while keeping my pants on from behind. Small Okay. Yeah. Look at that. They're gone. I thought that would be a bigger closer, but it's not. I guess because I have pockets, it didn't really work out. So that's all for me, and thank you so much. And your host is coming, Buffy.
Yeah. Oh, that was excellent. You play the can you play that and I rap over it? Moment? Yeah, I'm gonna rap over your shit. So wait. So tell the people what's your social media. What's your social media?
It's Sam Brilhart. Brilhart.
So play the harmonica. I'm gonna spit it.
I've never done this.
No, just do it. Just play some shit. Just play some shit, Sam. Sam Brilhart, be that IG flow in that place where the people come and tell you how we know. Be that comedy and Sam Brilhart, be the spot, and we come to the saloon and yo, we keep it hot. Harmonica. There it is. Outstanding job, Sam Brilhart. Talk about it, Sam Brilhart. I like that shit.
All right, everyone, that's it. Dive Bar Comedy, episode 59. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, thanks a lot for listening, guys. Don't forget to come out to my shows every last Thursday of the month. Every last Thursday of the month, we're at Liquid Zoo, and our banner's up on the wall. And GT's Comedy Jam, hosted by GT and co-hosted by Mr. C. Mr. C is a very talented host. Everybody likes him. And just come out to our show. We have one coming up September 26th. Don't miss it.
And subscribe every Wednesday to Dive Bar Comedy. You can find it at divebarcomedy.com or wherever you listen to podcasts. Thanks a lot.